Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of our Dungeons and Dragons 5th Edition campaign. Tonight is another episode of Odessys of Astraya. The session title is Kidnapping the Prince, with several question marks behind the word kidnapping. If you want to support the channel, you can go over to my throne and donate to any of the things that are currently up for grabs there. I would very, very much appreciate if people would donate to the chair, because I'm currently sitting on the stool that was a gaming chair. The back of it broke off, and I really need a new one. If you want to see any of the old VODs, you can go over to my YouTube channel and watch there. Any of the old campaigns, like the last campaign, the Odessys of Tyr. And then if you want to follow me outside of my lovely D&D table in this Twitch stream, you can go over to bluesky.com or bluesky.social and follow me over there. All three of those links will be in the Twitch chat. And if you were feeling really generous and you have an Amazon Prime subscription, you can subscribe to one creator for free every month. I would be greatly appreciative if you would do that. You can throw it my way if you so choose. We're going to go ahead and go over to my players and let them say hello and introduce themselves and their characters. Hello, everybody. You should, in theory, be
Hi.
How are
Let's
you?
hope so.
Hello. Good.
Existing. How about you?
I'm doing all right, actually. I'm doing pretty fucking good. So we're gonna go ahead and let you guys introduce yourselves and your characters. We're gonna start over at the right side of the table. So Claire, why don't you introduce yourself and your character, please?
Hi, I am Claire. I am playing my brain blanked for 2 seconds. Cassandra.
Fantastic. Pronouns, please, for both you and the character.
Oh, she, they for me, she, her for my character.
Fantastic. Crow, why don't you introduce yourself and your character, please?
Hello, hello. My name is Resident Scarecrow, but please just call me Crow. Tonight I am playing as Dr. Arl Shelley, alias Mr. Hev Erickson. Basically an undead man brought back to life by a dear friend who is also at the table tonight. He is quote-unquote focused on perfecting the human form, and as such is creating a tonic in order to do so. That is how he is a barbarian who can rage whilst still remaining a rather mild-mannered southern dandy.
Fantastic.
I use he, him pronouns, and as does Dr. Arl Shelley. I would tell you where you can find me outside of the game, but you can't.
Fan-fucking-tastic. Crow just lives in my backyard.
Yeah.
With Peaches the pig. I gave Peaches to Crow. Crow has sole custody now. Up next, Venny. Why don't you introduce yourself and your character, please?
Hello, my name is Venny Lara. I use she, they, and it pronouns. Tonight I'll be playing as Aethelfled, or Aethel for short. She uses she, her pronouns, and you can find me pretty much everywhere as Venny Lara, but mostly Blue Sky, Twitch, nowadays also YouTube, since my username is fixed.
Fantastic. Up next, Rugs. Why don't you
Yeah.
introduce yourself and your character, please?
Hey everybody, I'm Rugged Sauce. You can call me Rugs. You can find me everywhere at Rugged Sauce. Tonight, I will be playing fighter/warlock Air Genasi Zephyr.
Fantastic.
He, him,
Mhm.
for both.
Fantastic. Thank you very much. Void, why don't you introduce yourself and your character, please?
Hello, my name is Voyager Jester. You can call me either or. It could be he, him, or its pronouns. You can use any combination of those names and or pronouns as you'd like. I am Beckoning Void on Twitch. And coming up, I am also on Art Fight. Which is starting soon, I believe, next month. And I'm very excited for Art Fight to start happening, which I am Voidling Vibes on Art Fight. Tonight, I am playing Darcy, who is a necromancer a necromancer, wizard, and definitely just a very normal human who married a very normal woman, and they're very happy together, and there's nothing weird going on.
Fun.
Darcy uses she/her pronouns. Yeah.
That was the now pigless jester. Up next, Huffy, why don't you introduce yourself and your character, please?
I am Miss Huffy. I'll be playing Brenwyn, the Dwarvish Scout. We both use she/her pronouns, and you can find me at twitch.tv/Miss Huffy.
And patreon.com/Miss Huffy. Fantastic.
This
So,
is true.
for our lovely audience, why don't would anyone like to give us a recap for a single point of inspiration?
Okay.
I was seconds away from the cricket sound effect.
Okay, so Zephyr woke up, he was running late, grabbed his toast, ran downstairs. They're at a brothel. Turns out everybody went on a quest without him.
Very rude.
Runs down, tracks through a dungeon, following, the trail of opened doors already.
Open doors and corpses, yeah.
Yeah, there was only one corpse. Meets up with some people. They talk about a lizard man and then a big lizard. Oh, he picked up a warlock patron along the way. His old goddess from the old world. It's fucking rad. They fight this basilisk. Easy peasy, no problem.
Definitely no one turned to stone.
And then, yeah, definitely nobody turned to stone. And then, because the basilisk was gone, apparently there were some lizard folk that, had to deal with the basilisk, 'cause the basilisk was in their territory. So we're like, okay, yeah, basilisk is gone, now you can go fuck off. And they were like, no, we don't like that. And I was like, well, I don't want to have to kill you, but I'll do it. And then they were like, well, do it then. And we did it.
What are you gonna do?
They got the shit
Stab
rocked.
me? Says the person stabbed 100 times.
Yeah. Very, very effective thunder wave in that fight.
You're fucking right.
And then we got to talk to a paladin about a heist.
Mm-hmm.
So the queen is planning on overthrowing the prince and taking over. Don't know why they haven't killed the prince yet, but the prince is being held not in the prison, but in the vault. So they don't want anybody to see that they have the prince prisoner. So we get to pull a 2-for-1 heist and kidnapping.
Fantastic. Hence the name of tonight's session. But yeah, that is exactly what happened last session. You can take 1 point of inspiration. You can have up to 3. If you have more than 3, they go into a pool that everybody can use. But yeah, so we pan in on kind of the night of the heist. In front of a large sewer grate that leads to what is known as the sluice waterway. A large walkable waterway that is kind of used as a water treatment plant underneath the city. Belle stands there with a set of keys, looking mighty inconspicuous in full fucking armor and not hiding whatsoever what she looks like. And kind of looking to each of you and going, "Are you ready?"
As I'll ever be.
I should think so.
Yeah, we're
Unless
as ready as we're ever gonna be.
Is there
Yeah.
anything else that we might need?
Not that you have the sunstone, right? Somebody took the sunstone that I gave you last time.
Was that?
Shit, was that me? Did I
Sunstone.
got that?
Do I have that? Oh boy,
So,
because I don't have
This is
that.
embarrassing.
funny thing, I don't know if any of us had the sunstone.
I think
thought we
I took
gave it to
it and
the
I just
rogue.
didn't write it down in my.
Okay.
Did it? Someone got it, and we can't remember
So, yeah,
who took
the
it.
sunstone is an important key. She goes, the sunstone is an important key.
That's the
that will
key.
get you into the it's the way to get into the
The key for the
palace.
vault.
Yes.
We gave it to the rogue because the
I-
rogue opens doors.
Yes.
Oh,
So,
okay,
so, Bronwyn has it.
Ah, okay.
Yes. So, here is a key that leads directly into the sluiceway. And it's a big fucking brass key. They give these to all of the service workers. I snagged this one off of a totally still alive service worker.
Mhm.
I did not drown him,
Mhm.
I swear. She hands you the key.
Good, because that would be really bad if you had done that.
Zone of Truth it.
Are you really casting Zone of Truth on Belle?
No.
I was about to say, because she will look you dead in the face and go, Zephyr, I will beat you to death.
And it wouldn't
That's the truth.
ping.
Exactly.
I need to make a will save for that one.
Absolute truth. Zephyr, I will beat you to death.
Don't actually have Zone of Truth. Wish I did.
Oh, God. But yeah, so she kind of goes, just so you're aware, there may be some Imperial Knights in the sewer. They work for the Queen. They are bad news. If you encounter them, I would highly suggest killing them.
Okay.
Anyone objecting to killing definitely evil guardsmen?
Not here.
I do
I
like
mean-
vanquishing evil.
I got no objections.
I don't have much of a problem with it.
Fantastic. I'll be waiting with an airship by the docks to retrieve you, the prince. If he insists on coming with you, tell him no. If he continues to insist, knock him unconscious, I guess.
Wait, so the prince isn't coming with us to the docks?
No. You bring him to the docks. He could insist on going with you on your adventures. If he does, tell him no.
So we don't actually get to kidnap.
No, you are kidnapping him. You are kidnapping him from the palace to the docks, where I will then take him on an airship south to the other continent.
Okay, so we're like doing like the first stage of.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're doing the what's it called? The abduction step, and then
Exactly.
a quick handoff so that he gets to a secondary location.
Yes.
You're telling me I don't even get to run around with the prince, and I'm missing a ball for this?
Steal from the vault, Zephyr.
Ball. Rich people, lots of influence.
But consider we're also
Very
gonna be
low
breaking-
standards as far as what they actually want.
Zephyr.
We're also gonna be robbing them blind.
Zephyr, here's
I
what
know.
I'll do for you. And she pulls out this little ticket, and she hands it to you. She goes, "This is a ticket to the ball in..." Hold on, I gotta remember the name. The Sylvanwood Conclave. It's in 3 months. If you can do this, you can have it.
Deal.
She hands you the ticket. And she goes, "Now I'm going to go this way. We never saw each other," she says before putting on an invisibility cloak.
Okay.
We never saw each other. Fuck you guys.
Who are we talking to?
You hear out of
What?
from nowhere. Exactly.
Phantom.
You do hear a loud splashing noise that you could assume is a corpse hitting the water.
Oh, never mind.
The
I thought she
corpse-
fell into the river.
No, it's the corpse of a dead service worker floating down the river.
Okay.
God help him.
What a shame. I'm sure we could have used parts of that.
It's alright. There's plenty of other corpse parts. All
There's
around
plenty
us,
other
probably.
corpses in the graveyard.
So
She just pats him on the shoulder.
we pan in to the fucking battle map.
Oh boy. That's never a good sign.
We enter into
I
the.
just noticed I've been muted.
Say what?
I just noticed I've been muted.
Oh no!
Very no.
So we enter into the sluice waterway. Unlike the sewer that you were in last time underneath the brothel, this smells like seawater. Yes.
You might need to drag us over to the battle map.
Oh yeah. That's right. I do.
Because I think you're on the screen, but I don't know if we are. Cool.
That's
Wanted
true.
to double check.
Yep. Sorry about that. There we go.
Appreciate you.
My bad. I also
Okay,
need
pop
to
the
move
mage
Venom.
armor. Just getting that out of the way now.
Yeah, but yeah, you enter into the sluice waterway, and instead of the kind of acrid smell, yeah, sorry, I had removed you because I thought you were asleep. My bad.
No, totally fine.
So we enter into the sluice waterway, and instead of the acrid smell of sewer water that the inn at the brothel had, you smell seawater. It's actually quite nice smelling down here. The sounds of rushing water in deep caverns and the smell of running, active seawater. It's a quite nice smell down here. It's, the walls are made of this blue mosaic marble. It's a nice little place. They treat their service workers well, apparently, from what you can tell. Because, clear walkways, it's well lit. It's a nice little place. How do you proceed? In front of you is a hallway that turns to the left, that then goes up and north and south. So how do you proceed?
Which
I
way
mean-
is the scent of seawater coming from?
Both ways.
We could go left first.
Seems almost too easy.
Left is the
Does
longer
it-
hallway, from what you can see.
Yeah, let's go left.
Worst comes to worst, there's nothing down there, and we go the other way.
I'll check for
Fair
traps down
enough.
this hallway.
Okay, roll. You can roll
Yeah.
perception.
Zephyr, you might want to hang back.
Not
It's
bad
a
at all. That's
sewer
dirty
underneath.
20.
The castle.
So there doesn't seem to be any traps.
Exactly.
There don't seem to be any traps. Fucking, what was the name of your character?
Branwyn?
Bronwyn.
Bronwyn. But you do hear the sound of combat from up ahead.
In which direction?
Time to kill some.
This way.
Time to
Up
kill
ahead
some
of you.
evil.
Alright, there's a tussle to the south, which is probably I probably needed to say instead of thinking, because I might not have saw that shit.
Okay.
But it did. So appreciate you.
So,
I
There's
think
tussle
someone's
this
on
way.
top of
Be
me.
ready. Oh,
Someone's on top of
On
me.
top of you? What?
You can't move.
You can click and drag it, and then you should be able to arrow key.
Oh, I was like, so I did the select part. And then I didn't hit the arrow key. And I'm like, why isn't this working?
yeah. But yeah, so, Zephyr, I'm assuming you're going first. From the looks of it.
Yeah,
Do you open the door?
my mage armor's on. I'm coming through that door
You enter the door, and what you see is a
Aggressively.
tall, orcish woman in the midst of being accosted by 4 knights. You then see her
Yes.
whip a scimitar out and attack, missing only by inches. She kind of turns, sees you, and goes, "Oh, good, another pretty boy. Fantastic."
Hi.
Oh,
Need help?
Yeah, help would be nice.
All right. Let's help.
I forgot.
What are those?
Say what?
What exactly are those?
The guys are the things around the orc.
Yeah.
They're knights in
Yeah.
full plate armor.
Ah, right on. Sorry about that.
That's okay.
Ah, I see.
that armor looks familiar.
Everybody roll initiative.
Yippee.
Unless you want to try and talk this out.
This don't look like no talking situation.
Bell said no talk.
Bell said no talk, only kill.
No
Fuck,
talk,
dog.
we kill.
God, this
A
wizard
fun
will
thing to learn
fucking
about Zephyr.
dog shit.
Fun thing to learn
He
about
trusts
Zephyr.
other people's moral compass more than his own.
Way more than his own, yeah.
So when one of the people he trusts says do this, he doesn't question it at all.
Good.
Which is really bad, considering that like Mufune is one of the people he trusts.
That's true.
Don't worry.
Mufune would not have spoken to these people. They would just die. They
To be fair, Zephyr is also friends with Gort.
Gort was kind of the moral compass of that.
the moral compass of the team. But I think Gort seeing, oh, this orc is in danger and probably going to die because she's surrounded. Gort, I don't think Gort would have asked questions either. It would have been murder.
Yeah, it's murder on sight, but like Gort was somewhat mortal.
Yeah, exactly. Zephyr, you're first.
Oh, let's go. All right, so we are going to, I guess, open up with a flaming battle axe to this guy.
Okay, yeah, roll an attack roll.
Forgot I have that. Yeah.
Are you speaking the command word? Do you remember the command
Oh, of course. I don't.
Word? Brasingus,
Wasn't it
which is
Rasengan?
no, it's not Rasengan. It's Brasingus. It's fucking draconic for fire.
Ah,
It's
Brasingus.
it's from Aragon because I really liked those books as a kid.
Got it. Yeah. And
what do you mean
then
as a kid?
that's a hit, and I'm
yeah,
gonna
roll
do
damage. All right.
9 damage.
Immediate, very heavy damage to these guys.
And cantrips. I forgot.
Yeah, cantrips are a bonus
Fantastic.
action. Oh, shocking grasp. Okay.
For an extra 4.
For an extra 6, because it adds some damage for the fact that he's wearing goddamn metal armor. You electrocute him to death.
Nice.
Ooh.
And then just because we can,
Uh-huh.
we're going to. No, I'll hold that. That's my
Okay.
turn.
Bronwyn, it's your turn. There are sounds of combat from up ahead. What are you doing?
I'm not terribly far away. I should be able to see it from here, actually.
Yeah, because it's well lit in here. There are like these floating crystals that provide light.
Wonderful. Shall I have her roll stealth to see if she can get off a sneak attack?
Yeah, absolutely. Bonus action, hide,
Alrighty.
and sneak attack. All right,
Not great.
let me see. You believe you've hidden.
If it wouldn't do a sneak attack, I have a different thing that'll happen.
It would not.
As it.
It would not.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So instead of a regular sneak attack, it'll be a grave bolt that happens.
Okay.
But she's going to target the furthest knight with her longbow.
Okay. Roll an attack roll.
Just a normal roll, I believe. Oh, jeez.
Miss.
This is what I get for rolling a normal roll. I don't think I even do the grave shot if I don't hit.
So you do have, everybody does start with 1 point of inspiration if you want to use it.
Oh, this is actually for using the cunning action to hide, so let me go ahead and do that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Does the grave bolt hit?
No.
Oh. Oh no. Ooh, jeez. Ooh.
It's now the guard's turn. They're gonna, this one's gonna shift. He's gonna eat the attack of opportunity, or at least, Melly's gonna try and miss. 5e did not do well for her, converting her. She did not, keep her main character energy. Okay, so this one's gonna move up and attack Zephyr with his longsword. It's 13.
Not even close.
Okay, so this
No.
one's also gonna move up, eating an attack of opportunity. Hopefully she can actually fucking hit this time. Yeah, that hits.
Let's go.
Dealing 4 points of damage. Her longsword is, oh no, I have them all attached to the fucking HP meter. That's okay. Hold on.
Holding.
Okay, cool. Now it should be fixed.
My horses are being held. You could say that I am stable.
Love that.
Die.
Does a 20 hit your AC, Zephyr?
No.
I'm fucking sorry.
I had,
Mage armor.
Mage armor.
Oh,
Bumps
yeah.
it up.
Okay, and this one's gonna, also misses Melly. Cassandra, it's your turn.
Yeah, boy. Oop, hold on. Sorry. My little stand caught on something. Can I go here, bypass here, and then move here without triggering an attack?
Yes.
Gonna do that, so just go. Yoink. Oop, that is 1, 2 for apologies, misclick.
You alright?
Going to attack the one that is now being flanked for advantage.
Yep.
That is an error on my sheet. I'm not going to click that and do this.
Alright, yeah, 23 hits, roll damage.
Yup, boy.
Alright, 12 slashing damage.
Jeez.
Yeah, because you have fucking 20 in strength. Yeah, that makes sense. 12 slashing. God damn it. I had updated the default token, and that should have fixed itself. Let me refresh my page, see if it actually works with the updated default token. Okay, so now we're gonna go here. We're gonna subtract 4. Still fucking does the thing. Alright, cool. That's minus 12. I'm just gonna go through and fix all of these guys' HPs so it doesn't all goddamn do the thing where you guys can see and make it where you can see their fucking health bars. Next is
I'm
Dr.
gonna remind
Shell.
everybody that I'm a tank.
Yep. For Cassandra, do you have anything else you can do besides just those things that you've done?
Nope, nada.
Alrighty, yeah, because you don't get extra attack until next level, I don't believe. Alright.
5.
Oh yeah, 5. So, Dr. Shelley, it's your turn. What are you doing, buddy?
He's just gonna kind of walk here, and he's gonna ask the man in full plate, "Young man, would you like to see something really cool?"
No, thank you. I'd like you to leave my fucking presence. You stink.
"Well, that's the smell of death, and it happens to cling to folks like me, and result from folks like you." And he will pop a quick little rage potion, and now we have Hev Erickson.
Phenomenal.
And because of placement, we're just gonna pull out the big shiny battle axe. Oh, just a 17. That doesn't hit, does it?
No, it does not.
Well, can I reckless this and still maintain advantage?
Yeah, but Reckless would have given you advantage.
Ah, po. So, yeah, that's my turn.
Yep, he dodges your axe and he goes, I don't think it'll be resulting from me anytime soon. Aethelfeld.
Man, don't you know it's gonna be coming all over you.
Aethelfeld, it's your turn. What are you doing?
Okay. I'm trying to decide if I should buff and who I should buff if I do. Actually, first things first. Do I have extra attack? No. Yeah, I'm going to be attacking the knight in front of me first.
Alrighty.
With, I believe I am using a shield, right? Yeah. Yes, I am. The angel shield. So that is only 1d6 damage, so there you go. No, it does not hit.
Nope, that definitely
Okay.
does not hit.
Hey, Darcy.
Yeah. What's up?
You see the kobold? Actually, Belle, question.
Yes.
As part of touching someone allied, can I shove them
No.
or no? Okay.
That's a battle master thing that they can do.
Got it.
Yeah, that's
In
unless
that
you were a
case-
battle master fighter, you cannot do that.
Okay. In that case, Darcy, you see the kobold next to you, look up at you, give you a thumbs up, and then slap you in the shoulder somewhat hard. And now you have a glowing aura around you that looks like sand.
You're fucking Gara from.
Oh, okay. That's this granting a +2 bonus.
To
But
AC.
yeah, how long does it last? Up to 10 minutes. Okay, sick. Alright.
Concentration.
Okay,
So
then
for
wait.
a long ass time, unless concentration is broken. So it is now Melly's turn.
Yeah.
Melly will reach down, scoop up a longsword off the ground from one of these dead knights, and then will proceed to whoop ass. Hopefully. Where did I put her character sheet? Because I just accidentally closed it out. There it is. Alright, so Melly is going to make her swings with the new longsword that she now has acquired. That misses. Unfortunately, thus is the price of level fucking 1. She is going to make a oh, okay, yeah, no. So she's going to use a maneuver that is one of her battle master maneuvers. She's doing commander's strike, and though she may have missed her attack, she is going to look to you, Zephyr, and go, "Pretty boy, kill that one next to you," and you get a free melee attack on the one with 3 hit points.
Oh, red. Grab my spell.
Miss.
Not today.
Darcy, it's your turn.
Yippee! Hello. Oh god, there's a man in front of me. He's
There
not
is.
fighting me, but there's a man in front of me.
There is, in fact, a man in front of you.
Rude. Ugh. Okay. I shouldn't cast that. That would be a bad idea. That would be a bad idea for me to cast.
What
so
cat?
we're not gonna
What
do
is it?
that.
What is it?
Walking bomb.
Walking bomb.
I mean, if you shove him toward his enemies or toward his allies, it'd be a great idea. But he'd fucking explode near your allies.
Yeah, it's kind of a tangled mess right now.
Walking bomb is a spell specifically for when you're alone. Like if you're separated from a group, that's what walking bomb is made for.
Cause I'm looking at my spells and I'm like a fucked up combination of walking bomb and then puppet.
Yeah,
But I can only cast like a spell a turn,
this is why
so
sorcerers
I can't
exist.
do that.
Sorcerer bloodlines and meta magic. You know you want to.
Now, before you get a feat,
True. Shit. Okay, I gotta focus. I gotta lock chat. I gotta walk in.
Lock
Okay.
the fuck in, samurai.
Flaming Spear, Deafening Blindness. Well, shit. I'm not gonna waste my spell slots right now. Do I have
I mean,
melee?
they're fully armored. It's not especially a waste if you have like touch attacks.
True. I have Firebolt. That's a ranged spell, I believe.
So also,
Mhm.
touch AC isn't a thing in 5e, unfortunately.
No.
I know, it sucks.
I'm going. God. What do I have for weapons?
you
I
can
have
lose a
dart.
lot.
Dart. I have quarterstaff.
You
I
can
have an
always-
attack called Wizard.
Wizard
I have an
punch.
attack called Wizard Punch.
You always punch him in the face, yeah.
I mean, fuck it. Wizard Punch wins. I get two. Wait, I only get one attack. I'm not that
Yep,
high
one
level
attack.
yet. Yeah, a knight's. Why is that getting a +2? Oh, I'm not blessed.
Yeah,
That's
you're
a
not
knight's
blessed.
gain.
Yeah, y'all need to take bless off your thing. That hits. Roll damage.
Oh my god, if I fucking kill this man.
You do exactly enough damage to murder him.
I think she just punches him really hard in the back of the head. That's armor, but like,
Yeah. It's still,
rings like a fucking bell.
yeah. Concussion City. Zephyr, it is your turn.
Fantastic. All right.
Dude to your right, you have advantage on.
I do have advantage, so let's go ahead and do that. We're gonna go ahead and open up with a shocking grasp.
Okay.
No, Darcy, you gotta lightning the hand first. Watch.
Okay.
Yeah, that hits. Roll damage.
Uh-huh.
Does an extra 2 damage because he's in armor. So
8
he takes
damage.
8 damage. Just kind of going, ah.
And then loses his reaction.
Yep. And now you swing with your oh. Zephyr, you hadn't seen them before, but you do now see more guards coming toward the bridge.
Okay, is it... If I were to try and move through his space...
His space?
Yeah.
That's an attack of opportunity, my friend, from all 3 of these guys.
It's so tempting.
Mm-hmm.
do have a lot of AC.
You do.
I have a reaction. I
Uh-huh.
have a reaction.
Uh-huh.
And I have a scroll of shield.
Oh, god damn it.
I only have one. I only have the one.
Yep. You have shield and mage
So we're
armor,
going
so
for
you
it.
become untouchable. Alright. Alright. Let me open up their sheet again. I forgot to... I accidentally closed out of both their sheet as well. So, guard. Alright, so... Longsword, two-handed. Longsword, two-handed. And longsword, two-handed.
That one's gonna hit.
Yeah, I'd say that one hits. So
Not even shield is gonna help.
that is 15 points of damage.
Damn, nice.
Is that 15?
Yeah, so it's 5 plus max of their 1d10 damage.
Ah, that's right.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So. Ouch.
The middle one gets you with his fucking longsword as you come into his space.
Fucking. Ow.
My personal bubble.
So now we're just gonna Thunderwave.
Oh. Oh shit.
Sorry, what happened?
Thunderwave.
Thunderwave.
Oh, hey.
Hey,
One
give me a
of them might
second.
live.
I'm getting an important phone call. I'll
Okay.
still be here. I just won't be able to talk.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
1 and 2 and 3. This guy falls
Okay,
in
so
the
two
water and
save.
dies. This one falls in the water. This is so what you notice as this guy falls into the water is an alligator, literally, because he can't escape, comes up and bites him in half. He's dead on the spot.
Jesus.
He's dead on the spot.
Watch out for water. So glad I didn't try and jump that.
Yeah, you would have been eaten. This guy, however, did 21, natural 20 is fine. This guy saves, still takes what, half damage?
1 damage.
Yeah, so both of them take 1 damage.
Okay. And then we're going to. Well, there goes my 1 spell for the day.
Tally ho, gents. Fucking the goddamn.
Tally ho, lads! As I fire the cannon mounted at the top of the stairs, loaded with grape shot.
That's exactly what it is. It's fucking Zephyr. I own Thunderwave for home defense as my warlock patron intended.
Have to my
and-
pistol. I missed the second ruffian entirely because it's smooth.
Yeah. It's Eldritch Blast, and I have a low
Yeah, we're gonna let that go. We're not gonna action surge. What we're gonna do is we're gonna second wind.
Okay, smart. However, unfortunately for you, you used your bonus action to cantrip, so you can't second wind.
Oh, that's right. I can't. Shit.
Is second wind a bonus action?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Second wind and action surge are both bonus actions. Bronwyn, it's your turn.
Oh. Gotcha. Let's see. Seems like the scene has cleared out a little bit. I'd like to try again at some quick hiding.
Okay, roll stealth. Yeah, you
Hey,
disappear.
Not bad at all.
You hear the guards go, "Where'd the dwarf go?"
There we go.
Don't worry about it, dwarf. Eyes on me.
Yeah, roll an attack roll at advantage.
Yeah. I was gonna say, matter of fact, I'm gonna snipe that one over by Zephyr and help open up his situation over there.
Okay, which one? The top one or the bottom one?
Bottom one.
Okay. So not the one that's consistently rolled nat 20s. Holy shit.
Speaking of,
Good.
Roll damage. Alright, so
let's see,
that
max on that.
it's
Are we talking
12.
Max in the sneak attack as well?
yeah, so that's 12 plus, we're gonna go with the 8.
18, so
Yeah.
that'd be 30.
Yeah, 30 fucking damage. Zephyr, this man's head is, I meant to, fucking 30. This man's helmet comes off, and his head goes with it.
Jeez.
There's an arrow sticking out of the helmet.
Okay, maybe I lied. You shouldn't be worried about that dwarf.
The very,
Sensational.
very dead guardsman. I have to resort to the dwarf mounted at the top of the stairs.
You'll get a thumbs up.
Okay,
Thumbs up right back.
So, this guardsman is going to look at you and go, well, that's too damn bad that my friends are dead. And then you hear him, you see him white knuckle his sword, and he now has advantage on this attack. 18 will not hit you with your mage armor.
No.
Okay, so this one will attack Hev Erickson. Natural 1 will not hit, and then 14 will not hit Millie. Cassandra, have you returned? If not, that's okay. We can just go to the next person and give you your turn when you return.
I can do my turn.
Okay,
Sorry, I'm currently on hold. I'm being called by immigration services.
I understand.
Gonna go here and
Yeah, that hits. Roll damage. All right, you do another 12 points of fucking damage. Yeah, no, that's your turn. Unless you want to like try and grapple or trip him as a fucking bonus action, or command the wolf that is your companion.
I'm terrified of the wolf dying, so I just keep him back.
I
He's
understand.
puppy.
I understand. Dr. Shelley, it's your turn. What are you doing? This man in front of you is not dead yet. He seems to hold on. He seems to hold on to life just because you said he couldn't.
Well, we're gonna reckless attack because we're still raging.
Yep.
And where is it? There it is. Fancy axe.
Mithril battle. Yeah, that
That is
hits.
a lab
Roll
build 20.
damage. Roll damage. Okay.
18 slashing.
What would you like to say to this man as you decapitate him?
Man, you going against me or no?
All right.
Because remember, this is Hev.
Yeah. Head rolls.
This is Hev.
All right.
Just split the man down the middle.
Yeah. Aethelfeld, it's your turn. What are you doing?
Okay. You know what? Let me measure something.
Oh, God.
Yeah. So, I'm gonna go over here, and I'm gonna try and pull this guy into the river. Well, into
Okay.
the water.
Okay. If you fail, against this man, you will fall in. Just so you know.
Hmm.
So you're rolling contested
Okay, I don't
athletics.
Do I risk it?
And he's raging, so he has
I mean,
advantage on
yes.
athletics checks.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I don't have
Don't
expertise on athletics yet.
Just so we can see what he'd have rolled.
Oh yeah, yeah, of course.
Yeah. Can I just roll to see what the fuck I would have rolled?
Sure, absolutely. It would not have beaten that 25.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, you would be gator food right now.
Yeah,
Which kind
yeah,
of
no, I'm just gonna... Oh yeah, I have advantage because of flanking, right?
Yes.
Okay. So, I'm just gonna punch the guy.
He punches him in the back of the head, following Darcy.
23.
23 hits, roll damage.
Okay. I am not gonna smite because I am.
You don't want to waste it.
Well,
yet.
first of all, I'm lagging the fuck up. And okay, but yeah, it's a waste of a spell slot. At the very least, right now where it's not at crit. But yeah.
Alright, 10 damage. There's a loud clunking
Bonus
noise.
actions.
Say what?
Do I have any bonus actions?
Do you have cantrips, a breath weapon attack, stuff like that?
Not in. I don't have a breath attack anymore.
Yeah.
And the only cantrip I have is from.
So I will say, kobolds in tier do have a breath weapon.
Yeah, but I'm not a kobold.
What are you?
An Aasimar.
Oh, that's right. You're an Aasimar that looks like a kobold. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
I mean, Aasimar can be born into any type of family.
That's fair. Okay, then it is Melly's turn.
Yeah.
Melisandre is going to roll an attack with her longsword, missing. And then
At
we'll
advantage
use.
because flanking.
Oh yeah, at advantage. So Melly, what do you? Let's roll you again. Missing. Okay.
Do you want an axe?
Listen, I left my old weapons back home with my husband Finch. It's fine. Darcy, it's your turn.
If you say so.
Okay, what's up?
There's 2 guards left. The rest of them are very dead.
Okay. Oh god. This is the one chance where having magic missile would help me.
Uh-huh.
I'm a wizard without magic missile, gang. Okay.
Wait, I have a wand of magic.
Yep.
In a direction you choose. Could, theoretically,
Uh-huh.
could I use puppet
Uh-huh.
to make this guy walk into the water?
No. 'Cause
Valid and oh wait, it doesn't say it has no effect on.
if you try and make someone most mind altering spells, if you try and make someone do something that would harm them, it does not work.
That's fair. That's fair.
Spell has no effect on a humanoid that is immune to being charmed. Yeah, this guard is in fact immune to being charmed. From the decapitated corpses, all of you can see that these are drow underneath this armor.
Okay. Fair and valid. God, the thing is, a lot of my shit's like burning hands, or it's a lot of charm shit, or AOE's, and I can't really hit. If I move,
You could go down there and punch him in the face again. Wizard
fucking-
punch.
Arl watching fucking. No, this isn't Arl. This is the other one.
Have
It's watching fucking Ev just watching Darcy punching people. I'm also designing her in Hero Forge, and I'm like, she has no armor, so she looks severely underdressed for being on a battlefield.
Oh yeah,
And I love that for her.
Most wizards do. That's a
Fuck,
miss.
that misses.
Is in fact a miss.
Uh,
Zephyr. I mean, do you have
brain just went
shocking grasp by chance?
I don't think I do. But I'm just imagining this guy fucking catching her goddamn hand.
Yeah, it's him catching it and going. You know, wizards should stay behind. Just as a not saying anything against you, but like maybe don't try and punch a knight in the face. For the next time you get into battle.
Course.
He just
Well,
he just
I like that one.
he doesn't like break your hand or anything. He just gently lowers it and goes, "Next time. You'll get it next time."
She wipes her hand off on like her skirt, on like her pants.
Huh.
Like she just
And
touched something. That's it. Yeah.
Cassandra, you had something to say?
She was going to say, an honorable what's the word for, not compatriot.
Combatant.
Oh.
An honorable combatant. Nice.
Like, of course, I wouldn't be a knight if I wasn't honorable.
Uh-huh.
Then again, my
that was
fellows.
my-
Then again, my fellows can't exactly claim honor as much as they
2020.
you know.
Okay.
Attacking this young lady without allowing me to speak with her, kind of pointing at Melly. I was just trying to have a conversation to see why she was down here, and then they surrounded her, and then they attacked her, and no one knows how to solve anything with words anymore.
I mean, if you point, there's only. Wait, sorry, go ahead.
There's only one left.
Go ahead, Claire. Yeah.
I was just going to look to, 1,000 names just scrolled through my head, none of them right.
Okay, which character, or which player's character?
I was just, Jester's character, Darcy, that took me a minute, I'm so
Yeah.
sorry.
No,
She
you're
was just going
fine.
to
You're
look-
good, girl.
She was just gonna look to Darcy and go, you wanna not kill this one?
I mean, I am fine with the amount of bodies we currently have. We are, however, left with points in that direction. That one over there.
Yes, the captain is kind of an asshole. If you could just shove him into the crocodile pit.
Working on it.
That misses Zephyr.
Yeah.
That misses.
Damn it.
Zephyr,
Come on,
trying to very.
If you don't throw him into the pit, I can turn his armor into, well, better armor for each of you.
I mean, it is full plate, I will say. But yeah, Zephyr, you can roll an attack roll if you would wish.
About fuller plate.
Oh.
Forgot I had that wand.
Oh. Oh shit. Okay. So because you missed with your shocking grasp, he does get his Mage Slayer reaction attack. It's a natural 20, total 23.
God. Jesus.
He's taking you down with him, Zephyr.
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, it is. Zephyr, you take 21 points of damage.
Damn.
Well, I'm down and maybe dead.
You're not dead. It didn't double your hit points. But you are
Oh, wait.
down.
Yeah.
You are down. He is also dead. But Zephyr, he took you down with him.
Well, hell. Someone should fix that.
You see the knight kind of clank his way over if you guys don't attack him immediately for moving.
No.
Kind of kneel down and gently feed your friend a health potion. A superior health potion.
Mm.
I like this one. I knew that was the right call.
You heal 17,
You did
20, 21, 22, 23, 23 hit points.
Nice. That's almost all of my hit points.
He goes, "Are you well?"
Yeah,
Good.
That's a good one.
Like stands you up and like brushes you off. You took quite a blow, and he's like inspecting where the wound was. He seems to have ruined your outfit.
It's okay. I've got more.
He goes, "Okay, I was going to offer you one from my own pack, but you seem fine."
He'll just go into his own pack and like root around and try to find it. Do I have anything?
He kind of looks at all of you and goes, I am sorry about my fellows and the immediate attack upon you.
It happens.
Why are you folks in the waterway this evening? You don't look like service workers." Are you perhaps the extra security for the vault?
Yes.
Yep.
Of course.
Is there any objection to Cassandra taking the plate armor?
So
Does
here's
anybody else want to pair? Or
here's my question: How much? What is your current carrying capacity at? Because plate armor is heavy.
Yeah.
where do I see my max?
So it would be down by 1 second, and I will tell you what your current max is. Let me open up your sheet. Your current maximum is. So.
I know the Pathfinder sheets tell you immediately.
Yeah, it's so.
Yeah.
You can carry about 20 more pounds.
So your carry capacity is your strength score, not modifier, multiplied by 15.
Oh, okay. Then absolutely you can carry more. You can carry at least 2 sets of this plate armor.
I could carry that much.
So how many suits of armor can?
You can carry 2. 2 of them.
Yeah, she will take 2.
Okay. You have 2 suits of plate armor. They are very well made.
She is going to as well, like after she strips the bodies, just lay them off to the side very neatly, very respectfully. She's not just gonna dump them in the water.
Yeah, the orc will though.
I would politely like to stop her because that's desecration of a corpse.
She goes, "Listen, I'm not desecrating their corpses. I am feeding them to an alligator. I am returning them to nature."
They still deserve to be buried.
And she kind of looks at you and she holds up a finger and goes, "In my culture, and in drow culture, returning to the earth in any form is better than being left in a sewer where they would have been left."
I do not think they will be left here. I think they will be collected and returned to their families, who they can then decide what to do with them.
Yeah, they are nice.
You're not from around here, are you?
Now,
They are
No,
nice.
most of them aren't.
I see. The Imperial bitch that runs this city turns dead knights into zombies.
Interesting.
So I would rather
We'll
feed
turn,
them.
we'll turn to the nice knight. Is that true?
And he nods and he goes, "Yes, if you die in the line of duty, we signed an oath to allow the Empress to use our bodies as armies within the Phoenix Legion."
Huh.
Hey, Beth,
Yes.
do I know anything about the Phoenix Legion?
No, this is not something you've heard of.
I know
Ah.
about a Phoenix Legion.
Say what?
I know about a Phoenix Legion.
Yes,
Maybe
you
not
do.
this one.
You do know about a Phoenix Legion. They are a legion full of zombies. And
Yeah, you don't want the bad guys to have a Phoenix Legion.
The Necromancer Dwarf Legion.
But yeah, the orc just kind of goes, "So would you rather they be fed to this crocodile or come back as enemy combatants in heavier armor?"
I'll let him rest. Instead of bringing him back. Less trouble for us in the future.
She's looking at Cassandra, trying to see her verdict on it.
she looks unhappy, looks around at the group, turns over to Aethel. Do you want, remind me, what is Aethel's class?
Paladin.
Yeah, she's a very visible paladin and a knight of.
Yeah,
good
that's what I was
character.
checking. She's just going to point to Aethel and just says, "Let this one give them last rites first.
Understood.
Bare minimum."
Understood.
All right, I do have ceremony.
You don't need ceremony to
Um,
give someone last rites, though.
Good, because that spell takes an hour to cast.
Yeah, essentially, it's just you say a prayer to the your god, and then
Which,
She
where the
figured
fuck
she
did I
would
write it?
recruit somebody who understands this pantheon, because otherwise her prayers will not be heard by their gods.
I mean, you never know. You did find a statue to Talos when you first got here.
Oh yeah.
I have a holy symbol of Zira.
You do.
Where-
Zira being the god of death.
Okay. I thought I wrote her name down, but I don't. But I didn't.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, where the fuck are?
So you can go and check the lore and important terms for the gods. They are there.
There we go. Alastra.
Yeah, Celestra, the goddess of passion and war.
Yeah.
She is the sun god.
Yeah. Let me just put her down under poison. Things. Colon. There we go. Now, you would know that Aethel is a paladin not out of devotion or religion, but more so out of an oath and duty. Hell, she's not really lawful, and is only a paladin because of her time as a member of the Dragon Phalanx. But she will offer some prayers to Celestra.
Okay, yeah, and you were able to give them their last rites before they are fed to the crocodiles.
Yeah.
Hup.
Cassandra's respect for the dead versus her hatred of necromancers waged heavily for about 2 seconds there.
Yep.
I mean,
So
she's traveling with the necromancer, so.
And the necromancer's creation.
so essentially, what
She
these
chooses
guys,
not to say anything.
yeah. So what these guys had on them? They each had a set of full plate. They're each carrying long swords, shields. They have these nice looking round steel shields. Like Cassandra, as someone who has seen an imperial military, these guys are really well equipped.
I'm slightly jealous. Get Doodle over here to the sky.
Let me go grab what they look like. For you, so you can see kind of firsthand what these guys look like.
But yeah, definitely extra security brought in for the ball. They want to make sure that vault is locked down tight.
Yeah, exactly, and the prisoner doesn't escape.
What is that from? I've seen it before.
Final Fantasy 12. That is where that's from.
I was gonna say, sounds like Final Fantasy 12.
It's my favorite Final Fantasy game, so I shamelessly steal them. But yeah, so they kind of nod and go, "Well, I will hold down the fort here, and you folks can head on to the vault. Before you go, just so I can verify that you are vault security, do you have the key, the sunstone?"
Ah, yes.
We do.
And he nods and goes, all right, well, the vault is just north there through those doors, and just don't bother the goblins that are making sure the water's purified.
Goblins, eh?
Okay.
I point at him. What's your name?
My name is I didn't fucking give him a name because I expected you guys to
Well, you shouldn't have made
What's
him
your
so
name,
reasonable.
My name is fucking goddamn it. I will get you back. I will get his name, but he tells you his name. I can't come up with one on the spot right now, but I will get you his name later.
Okay, super reasonable guard. I will remember that name forever. Don't you worry.
Alright, fucking, I will give 1,000 praises to you, to your superior officer.
Have a good day, Knight Daryl.
His name is not Daryl.
It's Daryl. Daryl the Drow.
No.
We meet fucking again, I will recruit him. Or them, I don't know.
His name
Nobody
is...
asked.
His name... their name is... fuck, I had it. I had one. I had a name.
Now it's
and then it's
Daryl.
gone. It is not Daryl.
It's
Is
been
his name
replaced
just
by
Bob?
Daryl Drouse.
What about Eustace?
No. No, it is not Eustace or Daryl or any of that shit.
How about Shirley?
Okay.
What about Darius?
That's
What's
too
the-
close to Gareth.
What's the one from the book I'm reading? Got a great elf name.
He's gonna
Gray.
He's gonna chug his potion, so he's not dying.
Yet. He's not dying. Yet.
I'm reading a book, and the character's name is Lenlithal Fulfenathor.
God no. God
That's some fucking Lord of the
absolutely
Rings sounding
fucking
ass name.
no.
Keep up the good work, you two.
His name is Sir Halbrand of House Phalorn.
Gotcha. Halberd of the Phalor.
No. No.
Halbrand of House Phalord, you said?
Phaland.
Damn it, you tripped me up.
Halbrand of House Phaland. Disadvantage on you, all of you. Disadvantage on all of you.
What?
Wow.
What did I do? What did I wasn't even involved in that.
Huh? What happened?
Disadvantage to all.
Oh. Because
I
we
didn't
all
even
gave,
do anything.
Val shit names, we've incurred disadvantage for the entire group.
I've been lagging and I just come back to this advantage of all of you.
Me and Ben
Disadvantage
did not
on-
add anything to this.
Disadvantage on you. Disadvantage on your family.
Disadvantage on your cow.
Okay, no, it's fine. It's fine. It's no
Actually, real
disadvantage.
quick,
Yes,
is
Oh,
it just plate armor or plate armor plus?
it's just regular full plate armor.
Now that we're in this hallway, can I like take 2 seconds to put it on?
Yeah, absolutely. You could tuck away and change into full plate. That's fine. But yeah,
If you need help, let me know.
Millie just kind of travels with you folks and goes, you know, this is not the first time I've bumped into a band of adventurers that are way
Scary
more...
strong and super pretty.
You are not scary strong, my friend. You are pretty.
I can be the scary strong.
No, you guys are what I expect from most adventuring parties. Last one I was in had a dragon centaur in it and my husband.
Ah,
Oh.
well, touche then.
That's a
Well,
thing.
Yeah, it's like a centaur, but the lower half is a dragon.
Yeah.
Well, that. It's
Eventually they become
concerned.
dragons.
It's gonna turn over to fucking. Is is he still in his reach form, or has he gone back to being Mr. Arl?
No, now Dr. Shelley is back in his well-to-do Southern dandy.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just gonna turn over to Arl. Go, write that down.
I am.
Write that down.
That's actually something we should experiment with later. See if I can get a draconic lower half.
I will work on that.
I mean, think
It's
about
not
it. Just
advisable.
replace the dragon's head, but with me.
It's not advisable. Trust me, if you become a false Dracocentaur, they will hunt you down until you die.
And who is they?
Hell.
The Dragon Conclave of the northern spine, the Spine of the World Mountains. The giant fuck-off red dragon conclave. Yeah.
Oh, you guys got one of those here too?
Yeah.
It's always the red one.
It's still an interesting thing to keep an eye on.
Millie will kind of...
And plus, who knows? Maybe we might end up having to resurrect a dragon.
So, why are you guys down here? I'm down here because I just kind of get lost sometimes.
This is a weird place to get lost.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Are you here for the ball?
Yes, actually, I am. I was invited. My husband is upstairs. His name is Finch. He's a Hera. He's got big, long ears, bunny ears, and he's short. He's cute.
Oh, sounds adorable.
Well, I hope that you two have a wonderful time at the ball. As we told the other guard, we're currently acting as extra security for select items in the vault.
Let me fix your AC.
We're kidnapping the prince.
Oh, yeah.
It now refuses to budge from 15.
Huh. What did you do? So you took off the half plate, right? Okay. Half plate's gone. Did you click and drag that full plate?
No.
Okay, so watch this. I can fix it. So
This person clearly knows how we get down. I'm just gonna shoot straight.
she just goes, "Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense."
I wanted to go to the ball, but I was told no.
By who?
Person who gave us the job.
Who gave you the job?
Your mama. I believe her name was
Belle?
Belle. Her name was Belle.
The fucking halfling?
Yep.
Yeah!
Yeah.
You know her?
God damn. Zephyr. Yes, this is a normal reaction to the halfling.
Yep. She gets around.
Yes, she does. God damn it.
Like the way you'd suffer, or
Column A, column B.
Yeah.
I so want to respond as Brack, but I can't because he's not here.
Somewhere out in the ether, Brack makes a dick joke.
Yeah.
So Millie will, kind of come up with you guys into the lower chambers and go, "There's two staircases. The left one over here leads to the vault. I'm gonna go see if I can find my way to the ball. Y'all have safe trip back."
Yeah, if you see Halberd trying to spread any news to anybody, kill him.
Got it.
Small question.
Yes.
Because I put on the full plate, does that now effectively act as a disguise?
Yes. If you have the visor down.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, if you have the visor down, it does in
Yippee.
fact act as a disguise. But yeah, you guys, I'm assuming, take the left staircase to the vault.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
that's where
That's
we
what I
were
was
supposed
told
be
to
heading.
do.
As you enter into the vault, you see, kind of standing in the back of the vault, looking for a way out. Jess, please describe Theo.
God, alright. I have to stop doing Darcy's accent now. So no Darcy at the moment. He is, I imagine a fairly tall man,
Mm-hmm.
Dressed up. Let me pull him up. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Where is the man?
Where is he?
Where is
Uh,
he?
Yeah,
Where
yeah.
is she?
Probably standing at almost 6 feet. A tall, kind of palish man with red hair, and wearing wearing armor and a purple sort of like cape over one shoulder that's sort of attached by like a golden, like, you know, like a gold brooch. That's just keeping it there. Absolutely pretty boy. Would be prettier if he wasn't trying to find an exit right now.
For Theo, the wall opens both. So one of the things that your group sees is both the entrance you came in opens, and adjacent from it, another wall opens, and standing across from your group is a tall woman. She has tannish skin, black sclera with these almost soul-peering blue irises and cat-like eyes, long black hair standing in this gold and black armor with little bits of cognac-colored fucking leather that keeps the armor on. She stands at 7 foot 4 inches tall, and she kind of looks around and goes, "Oh, great. Tell me you folks aren't here to harm him."
We ain't
Why
here
would
to
we be
harm
here to
him.
harm?
Good.
I was under the impression that we were supposed to be acting as security here in the vault, so I get the feeling that you're not supposed to be here, so...
Security, huh? And you see as she's speaking, you're an undead. You can see
No.
it real quick. Fangs under her top lip.
Alright. We
So, are you busy after the ball?
Unfortunately, yes, I will be busy absconding with the prince.
No, see, that's my plan after. Well, during the ball.
Really? And you see the fangs extend, and the vampire begin to approach you.
He'll
one,
link.
the one who is
Uh,
dressed as the Imperial Knight is just going to step forward and act as a meat shield.
This one, you will see zero fear on Zephyr of a vampire.
Okay.
I think
so. Hold on. So the one dressed as the Imperial Knight has stepped forward. This vampire is gonna grab
Yes.
you by the fucking throat.
Hey, whoa.
Can I poise my sword to their chest and wait for my compatriots to speak? If I move, I stab. Or no, if she moves, I stab. Sorry.
Darcy has her hand raised because we are missing some very clear and vital information in this situation.
Speak quickly before I eat this one.
We are here getting
You
him
can
out of
try.
here because we are here because
Really?
his life is under danger.
Yes, I'm aware.
And we
That's
are trying
why
to
I'm
get
getting
him
in
The
the
queen's a
combat.
huge bitch.
Again, I'm aware.
Yeah, we were tasked here to get him out of here and away from this place. Is what we were sent here to do. And this is sort of got ass up, unfortunately.
I'm gonna fight Belle. I'm missing a ball for a kidnapping that's already been double booked.
The halfling put you up to this?
Yes.
She lets go of Cassandra's throat. She goes, next time, lead with that. And you, and points at Cassandra,
Well, we
I
don't
would
know
have
who you
eaten
are.
you if you'd have stabbed me. Because trust me, that little tiny blade you carry doesn't scare me.
Your teeth
Oh,
don't scare me.
Lucky.
Ma'am, can I ask you something? Undead to undead, what is your name? And, mind helping us clear the air a bit more as to
My
get
name is
more of the details?
My name is Nima Hellrider. I am attached to this one. Gestures over to the prince, who genuinely looks like he's never seen this woman in his life.
And it's probably fairly horrified at the current fucking moment.
Belle,
Yeah,
do I
you know
recognize
exactly who
your-
this is. You know exactly who
Oh.
this is because you are a
Nima.
knight.
What? Nima, what the fuck? This is Theo? Like, Theo?
His most recent incarnation, yes. It's good to see one of Arthur's
things
knights
have
here.
changed. Also, yeah, I used to be...
Yeah, I can
Triple
tell
my
from
height.
your armor. I can tell from your armor who you are.
Yeah, I used to be triple my height. Also, I'm not using my armor. I'm using something I found in the dungeon.
Ah, okay. Well, you did keep your signet.
Well, one of the
badge.
dungeons.
You
Yeah.
did keep your signet badge, which is what she's referring to.
Ah, Yeah.
So, for those of you who are not from here, Nima is very fucking powerful. She's like
yeah.
would be a BBEG level of power. And she kind of looks at Cassandra and goes, if they don't, you will die braver than most.
He's
Anyway.
not going to stand back.
Anyway, if you folks are here to get him out of here at the behest of the halfling, I will come with you.
Yay.
All right, let's go.
Right.
We got a key. I don't know if you plan to have a key.
And she kind of looks over at you see the other, what would be a door? It was not opened with a key. She brute forced that motherfucking wall up.
Can you, close that door there?
I think I broke it.
Ah.
God, that's
Can you break it so that it looks like a wall again?
You see her,
Because that might
Take a deep
complicate
breath.
things for our,
and then she, you see her white knuckle, and her, and then she's fucking a size category larger, standing at about 18 feet tall. She goes, yeah, I can do it. And then just fucking decks the wall and it falls.
That'll do. That'll do. And while he's saying this, are there any... This is a vault.
Oh,
This is
there's
a
treasure
treasury.
everywhere. Imagine
How
like
much will-
the Cave of Wonders style treasury.
Oh. Okay, now that you've said that, I have to do two things. One, I have to stuff my pockets with coins.
Uh-huh.
Two,
Theo
Is there
looks at you
an
and goes,
old style-
"Are you robbing me?
Are you
to be
robbing
fair,
This
you're
is
gonna
my
need
palace.
something,
This is my palace."
and you're gonna need some traveling money, my boy.
I already
Don't
and he
worry,
gestures to the
I'm-
bag on
Oh,
his
this
hip.
is the one that we're kidnapping.
Yes.
Well, you're gonna need.
We've gotta make it look
Don't
believable.
worry, I know exactly how much I actually have. Every gold coin I pull out of my pockets belongs to you.
What? Why don't I believe that?
Because I don't carry any gold. I have copper, silver, and electrum.
Okay.
I can vouch for him. He only has that much.
To be fair, I actually
We are both
have-
robbing
he
and
reaches-
kidnapping you. Yes, it's a two-part plan.
You gotta make it believable, you know.
Well, no,
You-
sorry.
you
We're kidnapping you. We're robbing your mother.
No, this isn't her palace. This is my money that I gained. You are robbing me.
Can we not rob the nice man?
That's why I'm going to give it
Would you?
all back to him as soon as we get him with Belle.
You're right.
And on
We
to
should.
that, to the-
If you're going to rob anyone,
We
you
shouldn't
should
rob
my
the-
mother.
Oh yeah, that's
Does
the
Does she have a
plan.
treasure vault here today?
Not here today, but we could go to her palace and, do the thing.
We could do the thing later.
You do
But when you
realize the
say we-
situation you're in, right?
When you say we go into this place, are you counting yourself in there,
Of course I am.
sweetheart? You can't come with us, honey. I'm sorry.
And why not?
You see Dr. Shelley slowly putting the gold back in the piles.
King Arthur wants to talk with you.
Say again?
Ethel just says that King Arthur wants to talk with you,
So
which he
you've said his
probably
name.
does.
So you've said Arthur's name.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Okay. Ethel, I need you to make
He's-
me a perception check.
Oh, me?
Yes.
Yes. Perception. Why was it that?
So you get the feeling.
11.
You get a feeling like you're being watched.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. You get the
That's
feeling you're
nice.
being watched.
As much as we would love for you to come along with us,
We have someone much better
I-
suited to getting you somewhere. Maybe, I don't know. What are you gonna say? Go ahead.
we gotta get hit. Yeah, I mean, I do agree with that. We got someone else who is gonna take you somewhere better than here.
You mean the city I grew up in and helped build?
The city where your murder is currently being planned.
My father never stood down from those who would try and kill him. I will not stand down from those who try to kill me.
Boy, you are locked in a
You're
vault.
right. You're not. I was gonna say you're right. You're not gonna stand down. You're getting stolen.
You guys see Nima standing
It's great.
behind him and like gesturing to do you want me to just throw him over my shoulder kind of gesture?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. We're nodding.
The Imperial Knight would like to say one thing to see if it sways him at least.
Go ahead.
Consider it not running away, but more so you're going to gather your own allies and entourage for what is likely a game of political intrigue. Is it not better to find those like you that you can stand with and to try it on your own? Source, speaking from experience as a noble.
You speak wisdom, but I would still rather stand as my father did. If she wishes to have
Yeah,
me
no,
there,
it-
she could call a lands meet. She could do it in proper and allow defense. But no, she sends assassins and would-be kidnappers, and she gestures to you guys.
She did not send us, sir. Do not pin us in that group
You
of
stand
people.
with an Imperial Knight. How do you not say she sent you? Those are her men.
That
Okay,
is not
to
an
be
imperial.
fair, she
Sir,
did just
that
steal
is-
that man's arm off a corpse.
That is not an imperial knight, sir.
Low
We
turn.
We killed that man that had that armor.
He looks dead
Turns
at you,
back to him.
Cassandra. Is this true?
Be frank, I'm not even from this planet.
Not from this plane of existence, sir.
I'm just picturing a fully plate mail knight going, with the hands up.
Dead ass stone cold genuosity of I'm not even from this planet. She will flip up the visor in case he doesn't even believe her.
He looks
do
you
I
dead
look
in the
like
face.
somebody who's from here?
No, you do not. Fine, lead the way.
Zephyr
Alright.
is fully loading his bag.
He comes over and goes, "Please, stop robbing me."
I'm just imagining him chest puffed up. Just angry little man.
Like a real
Yeah.
cock.
Angry.
Zephyr,
Mm-hmm.
after he says this, the very tall vampire woman puts her hand on your shoulder and leans down and goes, "If you continue to rob him, I'm going to break your back. And not in a fun way."
Oh. Fine.
Thank you.
But you do realize the bitch mother's just gonna seize all of this.
I'm aware. Don't worry. I have a plan for that. I'm going to kill her myself.
Oh, okay then.
Don't you have your own castle as well?
Yes, I do.
So you technically have two castles, Theo.
He just looks at you and goes, "What do you mean?" And she
She
just
looks
kind of,
at Nima.
she just puts her finger to her lips. Like, don't, not yet. He doesn't know.
Oh, okay. She doesn't elaborate anything else.
I thought
Fucking.
this was like a godmother situation. Am I out of the loop here? He says, obviously, kind, having heard some of these stories.
I will explain everything
How
This
about
is-
we?
when we get out of here.
How about we not have a long conversation in a vault where we are all trespassers?
Yeah, exactly. That
And also
loud
the fact
crash.
that one of the doors are now broken.
That loud crash would have attracted guards. We should go.
We
Yes.
should go.
If they approach, I will distract them and then make my leave.
So
Go,
the
go.
easiest way for you to go is back the way you came.
Yep. We're bringing the prince through the water
Oh.
underground. It's fine. It's not. I promise. It don't even smell that bad. You're gonna be fine.
It's actually quite pleasant down
Poor
there.
Halbrin.
You have no idea
Honestly.
how much poor Halbrand.
Honestly,
If you-
best sewer I've been in a long time.
Well, this isn't the.
If the man is still,
The fucking prince will go, "Well, it's not a sewer. This is the sluice way. We had this constructed because the water needed purifying. It's a public works project that we've had in the works for many years."
Oh, well, when we have more time, I'm gonna have to ask you for more of the science on how the water's purified.
Well, we
I've
have
got my bag over here.
we
Oh,
have
Sorry.
we have to stop robbing me. God damn.
Oh my god. Buddy, I think you gotta stop robbing him.
Fine.
But yeah, so he.
you know, I've odd.
Ramen, you
Go
got
ahead.
a bag full, right?
Oh, she was just gonna turn to the prince and oddly enough, I've been in your exact situation.
Huh. But yeah, so he'll kind of go on, Arl, and he'll go, "Well, technically what we do is we hired 2 of these little wizard goblins that the only spell they really know is purify food and drink. So we have them take these potions," and he'll show you the potion of potion. and they can consistently just keep doing that spell over and over again all day.
Oh, I was given one of those. I was actually given two of those potions. I have yet to actually take it. I'm actually quite uncertain as to how it'll affect my specific physiology, considering
So as you guys
I'm
enter
used to
this,
imbibing.
as you guys enter the large containment room where the gators are, you can kind of see surrounding poor Halbrand are a pair of knights that look a lot stronger than he is. Sirs, I promise that it was that they are from they were sent here as guards. They had the Sunstone. How do you explain that? They're interlopers. They broke into the vault. The door was broken when we got there. That's why we had to use the dimension door spell that we have set up down here.
Well, shit.
That was like that when we got there.
I just turn. I put my visor back down. I wave at the nice guy.
So this is what the knights in front of you look like. They are wearing.
They're gonna be fun to cleave in half.
They are wearing much nicer armor.
Yeah, I want one.
Okay, so here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna give you the chance to use your words. Maybe talk your way out of this situation. And if you can't, well, it's initiative time.
Sunstone.
Yes, I see you have
Call
the
the ones with
Sunstone.
Sunstone interlopers.
We didn't break the door. I promise you.
2 of the Sunstones were stolen recently.
There's 2 of them?
There's a lot more than just 2. It's
Yeah,
a
they both
standard key to get
show
into a
they
place
both
that-
show 2 more magic stones because they each have 1.
My God.
My point exactly.
Only we
It's a
Imperial judges are
key.
allowed to carry them. So if you were not sit
Yes,
down here with an
us
Imperial judge,
judges.
you would be wearing a uniform if you were an Imperial judge.
I see.
How did you get the stone? Tell us and we may show mercy.
Stole it off an
It's just
Imperial
a matter
judge.
of-
Dude turned.
My
he
character's
looks over-
slowly turning
Yeah,
around.
the judge looks over at you and goes, "I'm sorry."
But you said only the judges have them. So if I'm not a judge, what other option could there have been?
A co-conspirator. So you were admitting to robbing an Imperial judge.
I'm joking. Of course, we're Imperial judges.
Do you frequently slam your head into a headboard?
Who is that question directed to?
Zephyr.
That was Cassandra to Zephyr. Just underneath the visor, just do repeatedly and routinely hit your head on a bed frame.
The judge will look at you, Cassandra, and go, "Report. What unit are you with?"
While this is going down,
Hold
could
on, can I roll something to bluff? Given her history, her military history, can I roll bluff?
So you can roll deception, but you have to tell me what you're doing, what you say.
She's just going to recite off her actual Legion numbers and hope that the numbers match one of theirs.
Okay. Go ahead and do that in character for me.
If I do, I have to do a Google search because I forgot.
That's okay. We can let somebody else talk and let you do your Google search.
While
If you
all
like
of
2 seconds.
this is going on, I'd like to have Dr. Shelley crack open a potion of potion and just sip it while watching.
Okay, roll a con save.
Oh boy. Is it against being poisoned?
No.
Oh no. That's a 24.
There are no effects currently. It's
Yeah,
the
he's just
it's
gonna
the this
keep-
edible ain't shit effect. Is what you're experiencing.
Oh, oh no.
What on earth are you? Oh, I'm not even what on earth are you doing over there?
What?
I mean,
What
I was
on this plane of
given a
existence?
drink. I was given a drink, and this looks like the right time to just, relax, enjoy a bit of a drink, and let them talk things out. I mean, worst case scenario, we just end up having to get escorted out.
Claire,
I'd like
when you
to
are
at
ready.
least have my throat parched.
Yep. Now Claire, it is your turn. Go ahead and tell us what you say.
She would just say, Second Legion, first cohort.
Last I heard, the Second Legion was being deployed south. Why were you not with them?
I was thrown through a door.
Oh, you were the idiot on Medbay. That's right. Were you sent as these people's escort?
Nods.
Roll deception.
Oh.
Oh. Can I request advantage?
Nope. Roll deception.
With a... Let me try to find deception. There it is. Ah!
The judge looks at you, and he looks kind of over the group. He goes, "Get to whatever judge gave you the key." And he will move out of the way. Take Halbrand with you.
Just gonna take Halbrand with me. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Are they gonna let us through with like these two with us?
Yeah.
With these two and so?
Yeah, they don't.
Sick, alright.
They're not exactly paying attention. What they assume is that you were sent here to take the prince for execution. That's who.
Well,
That's what they assume
we're-
you are doing.
That works.
Okay, as we leave, can I like break the door so that they have a hard time getting out again?
Absolutely.
Just
I mean,
just to give them the
they did-
inconvenience of having to like get a repaired door or something.
they did say they came in here through a dimension door spell. But yes, you can.
Ah.
Arl,
Well, let's make them waste
Arl-
another dimension door. Ka-chunk.
Arl leans towards Darcy and just, hey, do you think you could, I know it's a spell, it's a bit of more of an advanced one. I'm not sure if we've recuperated enough to be able to cast it. Can you use anti-magic field in here?
Well, if I had it, hold on.
Right, you lost your old spell book. My apologies.
Anti-magic field, no
my-
dimension door for you.
Yeah, just let him
God.
starve.
My spell book.
They do have keys, so
Um.
they could just go up through the palace through the way Millie went to the ball.
Also,
Like they would not starve down here.
also, my beloved, that is an 8th
Creation.
level. My beloved creation. That is an 8th level spell. Do I look capable of casting an 8th level spell right now?
Well, considering you were able to stitch me back together and make me start breathing again, breathing. Yes.
I'd have to build up a lot of energy to do something like that again. I was on bed rest for a while after that.
3 weeks.
That's true. Your wife
I
nearly
did-
killed me for that.
She did almost kill you.
You guys get
For
up
that,
and
I'm so
out.
sorry.
You guys get up and out into the street. Halbrand just goes, I'm gonna have to find some new armor, aren't I?
Yeah.
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
That's
You were on the
I'd
wrong
recommend it.
side. I'm sorry.
That is unfortunate. This is really
Turns
good
to him.
fucking
You
plate
wanna-
mail.
Turns to him. You want a new job?
I mean, I'm gonna have to take a new job. I can't stay here.
You want to be my right hand?
I mean, Sure, I guess.
Thumbs up.
And he kind of looks to the rest of the group like, is this normal?
Yeah.
I mean,
Kinda.
it's
A little.
Aurora. She does that. I mean, that wolf once tried to rip my throat out, but I think that's also just because I smelled a bit more corpse-like that day.
You do smell kind of
If you-
corpsey. What's with that?
Oh.
That would be because he is made up of corpses. Is why he
Oh.
smells like that.
Oh. Huh.
It got
Are you sure you
It's an
don't
eclectic
like
group.
Queen?
Positive.
I work for myself, thank you very much.
Just
and your wife, who happens to be on a separate plane at the moment.
And my wife, and also my wife. I should include her in this, or she will give me an earful. But I do not work for your queen. That is my own creation. That is my own thing.
Halbrand's former queen. Because he's changing lines of work, that means he's kind of. Are you denouncing the crown at the moment? Well,
and he points back to
false
the
crown.
prince.
Work up to
He points
that.
back to the prince and goes, "I'm not denouncing the crown because the crown's right there. The queen is the Empress Regent. We call her the queen because it pisses her off. But the Empress Regent isn't, she isn't in charge. She wants to kill him to become in charge. As long as he lives, and she can prove and she can't prove he's dead, she can't take control of the kingdom."
Oh, now that is fantastic news.
Yeah, the Empire is technically Prince Theo's. The Foretold Empire is one of the strongest standing empires in the entirety of Astraya.
Oh god, I just had an evil idea.
Uh-huh. And he just kind of goes, so technically I am not denouncing anyone.
All right. Well, since you're no longer working for, I want to find an insulting title to call her because Queen
Literally-
still sounds a little too.
No, literally,
Queen
she
sounds too
fucking hates
respectful.
being called the queen. She
Well,
How about Queen Bitch?
but saying something like that just sits wrong with my soul.
I understand.
So I'll call her the Queen for now.
You got one of those?
I'm gonna look between Halbrand, look between the prince, Halbrand, prince.
Halbrand.
Of course you got a soul. I fucking.
Halbrand
That's our soul.
slowly puts his hand on his sword. What you looking at?
Turns back to the prince. Do you need a general?
Well, if I'm going to build an army, I will need someone to lead it.
I have experience leading armies of an empire.
Well, first I'll need to rebuild my army, because unfortunately, most of the guards are very...
Traitors.
Yeah, traitors. Exactly.
I mean, as I said, Artie can help you with that. Just talking with him.
You've said it again.
I said Artie, no, not Arthur.
He
But yeah.
He knows of whom you speak.
Arthur.
Hey, Arthur. I have a plan, Arthur. Just
Will you quiet down?
Hold on.
Weirdly enough, it also would be my first time leading a rebellion, but that's something different.
So, one thing that I will say, that you have never seen Arthur out of their armor.
Uh-huh.
What you see appearing next to Zephyr is a beautiful woman standing at about 7 feet tall, large, beautiful celestial wings. She just kind of goes, "Who said my name?"
Are you attached to?
What?
What?
Hi.
Hello.
Hello, Aethelfeld.
It's been a while.
So you don't know who this is. You've never seen Arthur out of their armor.
Yeah. Oh! She's just hi, and because she said her name, she just instinctively says, "It's been a while. I don't remember anything about you."
And you see Nima kind of go, "Hello, Arthur."
Oh! Oh. Wait, did I do that? Yes, I did.
I didn't expect you to be hot.
She looks over and she goes, "No one does. It's why I keep my armor on all the time." Anyway, why?
Understood.
What is going on here?
Theo.
We're kidnapping a
Points at
prince.
Theo.
Oh. I'm so sorry.
It's magic?
So, and she kind of looks at Nima and goes, "Does he remember?" And she just shakes her head. She goes, "I'm sorry." She goes, "It's okay. He will in time." Theo just looks around like, "What is going on?"
Dude, same.
Smiles.
Shrugs.
"We should get out of here," Nemo will say. "Arthur, you are not really needed." And Arthur goes, "Hey, rude. This one was hitting on me." Gestures at Zephyr.
It's not lying.
And she just kind of offers her hand and she goes, "King Arthur of Camelot, at your service."
Zephyr, and Zephyr Tailwind, gonna give a business card.
She'll take it and go, "Ah, you wouldn't happen to be Zephyr Tailwind of Zephyr's Expedient business card, would you? Like the
Yes,
spell?"
the same.
I
Yes.
see. You and I have a goblin friend in common.
Friend. Yep.
That word burns in Zephyr's mouth.
Right now, he's mad about it. Any other day, absolutely. But right now, he's still bitter. Until he can cast Lightning Bolt, he's gonna be bitter.
Yeah. She just kind of goes, "All right, so here is here what I'm going to do for all of you. Should you ever make your way south to the realm of Tyr, I will invite you all to join me in my palace. Except for you, Aethelfeld. You have to clean out the horse stables."
Okay.
Pouts.
Okay.
You know what you did. I was in the middle of dinner. I was in the middle of dinner.
Listen, you could have ignored me. You tend to do that.
Literally couldn't have. It's how it works. And you guys see, like, there are so what you guys can see. So one of the many things that most people would know in this world is that Harangon, Tabaxi, and like the animal races are all fake fae in nature, and Azamar can be born into any lineage. Arthur is an Asimar Tabaxi. So if you say her name 3 times, she has to appear.
Ava
Shazam.
just said it twice.
No, you've said it 3 times
Oh,
through the
wait, no.
entire campaign.
Oh, the camp. Okay, yeah. If it's the campaign, then yes.
You've said it 3 times all campaign, and now she's here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Zephyr will
lean
point to the
over
business card. I know what it's like.
Go ahead, Cassandra.
Just gonna say, I lean over to Halbrand and say, "Are all the nobles on this planet this weird?"
Yeah. Kinda. I mean, Theo's not weird. He's just very confused at the moment.
Theo is the most normal one I've seen.
Yeah.
I mean, I would imagine I would also be confused if I was in that situation, I suppose.
Nima goes, fucking Arthur goes, I will see you all eventually, but I have work to do. Goodbye. And then she will
Our apologies for summoning you.
disappear into a beam of ethereal moonlight.
Just after they're gone, I'm just Cassandra's going to turn down to Aethelfell, look at them, and just go, "So who was the Khajiit?"
The what?
Never
What is a
mind.
Khajiit?
You mean the cat folk?
Oh,
Points to
yeah.
Zephyr to indicate they're correct.
I shouldn't say it. She writes down the name and shows it to you.
Yes, you called them that.
She's
Technically,
she's a king down south.
yeah.
Nemo will.
Well,
will
not technically,
explain.
just
Oh, I got
Actually-
that. I more meant the, they just gestured where they appeared, question mark?
Yeah, it was like a beam of moonlight appeared, and then she was there. She's a
so
celestial. She's like an angel.
yeah. And Faye.
Yeah, and the Fae.
So
I'm
Angel Faye.
going to go. Right, I'm going to go back to talking less now.
That's understandable.
Okay.
Wow.
Sometimes it helps. Theo, who is still also very confused, will just go, "So where are you supposed to meet this halfling?"
I believe at the docks, if I'm
Was it
remembering
the
correctly.
dogs? They said they had an airship.
Then we'd be needing to
I
go
mean-
to Pride's Fall, the airship docking area.
There's an airship dock.
Yeah, there's a ship
So
dock
technically
and an
still
airship.
dogs, just for airships.
Yes, so we're headed northwest, and he kind of pulls up a hood because he doesn't want to be seen.
Shit, do I have invisibility as a spell?
Me and presumably Halbrand
don't.
can just
Yep.
operate like an escort while
Yeah,
the rest of
essentially.
you, pretend not to follow.
Yeah, no, absolutely. You could 100% act as like an execution party. Because one of the main ways of execution in this area is by just pushing people off the side of an airship.
I mean,
Hmm.
if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Fucked up though.
Yeah, real fucked up. But you know, such is the way when you're in an evil empire.
Yeah.
Remember, you guys
I don't
chose
think
to come
the-
here.
I don't think the
Yeah.
prince would appreciate
Mm-hmm.
his empire being called evil.
I mean, yeah, but it was kind of stolen from him at this point. So,
Hmm.
like at this point, all of
In nation,
the empire's armies and things have kind of sworn fealty to the Empress, and it's very Star Wars post Order 66.
Gotcha. And you're telling me this isn't the big bad that we gotta?
this is one of them. You've just made enemies with the queen, with the Empress of the Forge-Hold Empire.
Queen,
I'm pretty sure
the
she
queen
doesn't.
of the Forge-Hold Empire.
I don't think the queen knows who we are.
You know,
I mean,
the plot will make it so. Uh,
We're very low key.
We left witnesses.
you
We
did,
should have gone
in fact,
for heavy stealth.
You did, in fact, leave 2 very high-ranking witnesses.
We should have
Yeah.
gone for heavy stealth, where if there's nothing alive to see you, you can't get caught.
Dead men tell no tales.
You know, you say that, but I've once seen a horse report a crime.
Theo just goes, "You're talking about a centaur, right?"
Turns back. What's a centaur?
So, I will say, in Tamriel, centaurs do exist.
Wait, they do?
Yes, play Daggerfall, they're everywhere. They mostly reside in Iliac Bay.
Oh, in that case, you would have just gone, looked at him and go, nope.
They're apparently Valenwood and High Rock.
Yeah, they're in Valenwood and High Rock, which are
The
both...
2 games I haven't played.
Yep. But, yeah, he just kind of goes, "Oh. Magical talking horses. Okay. My day can't get
Nope,
any
just
weirder.
a mundane horse.
This day cannot get weirder. You know what? No, I can speak.
Actually,
I can
you
speak
say
to
that.
animals. I can speak to animals. It's fine. I can turn into a horse. It's okay. It'll
I
be
actually
fine.
heard of a trial once where a horse was put on a witness stand, and it was just a regular mundane horse, and no one there could speak with animals. They just had the horse stand witness to a murder trial.
You see, he's
You
got
know,
like
I
head in his
once-
head in his
down.
hand. Just okay.
To be
I
fair,
think-
they also had some lead deposits in that river.
I remember hearing about a rival emperor who made his horse a senator.
I think we should give this poor man some
Hello?
reprieve. Hello?
Going. Hello?
Rip.
Oh no, Venny.
Hello?
Oh no, Venny.
No, I'm still here.
Oh wait. Who did we
Huffy.
lose?
That was
Oh.
Huffy.
That was
Okay.
Holly.
I thought Venny. Yeah.
Huffy.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Oh,
Hello?
sorry, my headphones I think died, and they didn't tell me about it.
Ah, okay.
You're
Ah,
good.
Welcome back.
Sorry about that.
But yeah, you guys, it's kind of easy to reach the docks. Fucking the dock area is currently in Pride's Fall, which is right here. You're sitting on top of it. Pride's Fall is kind of aloft now with many different ships. And Belle is kind of gesturing you guys to come toward her. And what you see when you arrive is this massive galley ship with a balloon over top of it, like a dirigible balloon. And she goes, "So, change of plans."
What did you do?
I didn't do anything. The Empress, as she's now calling herself, did.
Is this your
Oh,
queen?
what did that queen do now?
Uh-huh.
Did you guys leave witnesses?
I told you we
Witnesses?
should have
Wasn't
gone
my
for heavy
decision.
stealth.
The 2 imperial-looking knights looking at each other.
Halbrand's just like, "Oh no." So the Empress knows that the prince has been kidnapped, which means we don't have the option we had before to just very cozily drift him south. So you guys are gonna have to go south to take him to the Sylvanwood Empire.
I mean, I didn't know that we had to kill everybody. My bad.
You just weren't supposed to be seen, Bronwyn.
Well, there was a lot of people there.
And we're also
They were
not-
bullying an orc.
we're also a bit of a loud group. I mean, I tend to give away where I am just based off smell alone, so.
So here's what you're gonna do.
I like this map.
Here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna go south. You're gonna dock in a town called Sorrowmorn. Tiny little town. Take the ship. It's called the Strahl. She'll do as you say. Just fucking treat her nice. She's technically alive.
The ship?
Yes, the ship. Go south. Dock at Sorrowmorn. She will come back for me. You folks travel from Sorrowmorn east toward the Sylvanwood Enclave. Sylvanwood Enclave, if they see a skyship coming from here to there, they will shoot you out of the sky. So do not go straight there.
Desired option. Gotcha.
you're-
Sorrowmore.
You can go either to Sorrowmorn, or technically, you could go to Hilgarath, which is the orc capital.
Okay.
You know,
I say going to a small town ought to help us a bit more. Less faces, smaller places, and
I did
Hilgarath,
not continue my.
Hilgarath is technically allied with the Foretold Empire. That's the other thing.
Sorrowmorn it is. That way we don't have to worry about any of the Queen's allies.
Exactly.
Also,
Still feels wrong.
alternatively,
I'm
Alternatively,
just points the knight just points a thumb at the prince. He could go there and claim Praxis.
no, they'll kill him. That's why you're taking him to the Sylvanwood Enclave.
I'm also wearing a set of Viridian Ulrithnar armor.
So the Ulrithnar have separated from they are a separate orc area. They don't live here. The Ulrithnar work primarily in Tyr. So they're not going to basically they actively want to raid and destroy that place.
I see.
So should we be docking the skyship at Saruman or taking
Yes.
it with us?
You will dock the skyship at Saruman.
So
And then the ship, sentient ship, will come back for you.
Yes.
Got it.
Will it just be undocking itself, or should we just leave it untied?
It will undock itself. She knows what to do.
Okay.
I'm trying to get a good fucking.
I mean, I just gave the cart the haste buff so that it looks like it can fly.
I actually have a ship in mind for you guys to pilot. A picture of a ship that is the one in mind. Rugs will recognize it very specifically. It is the theater ship from Final Fantasy IX.
Small question.
Yes.
What is Get Craiged Idiot doing on here?
Oh, that's because someone
that's what
planted
happened to it.
someone planted Craig moss and it ate everything. Craig is a character from he's not really a character. He's a creature. That's how I would put it. That
A creature with character.
yeah, a creature with character.
A sentient.
Moss.
Double moss.
I was
A
going
sentient
to say
fey moss
a,
that eats anything and everything.
I
It's
was
a
going to say
parasite.
a sentient catastrophe.
Yeah, it's a parasite. Pretty much.
It's a potential doomsday scenario.
No,
Yes.
no.
Not quite?
He will not
The
ruin the
world will
world.
be eaten by. The world will be consumed by Craig.
The world will not be consumed by Craig.
Oh.
So now you guys all should have access to the ship. To the ship token.
Yay!
So
So did anybody else steal gold?
Why would
No.
you
Why would I-
stop robbing me?
Stop robbing him.
Very
Like,
angry.
I was obviously a distraction. No one. No one.
I tried, and he immediately clocked me. So I put all but 5 gold back, which I will be promptly putting in his pockets.
Bean seems.
And that's all you took, right?
Yeah, Bean seems very adamant tonight.
Sorry.
I could have stolen something.
You're okay. I'm not upset about it. She just is Bean's adorable. If I had the ability,
Just staring at me, barking.
if I had the ability to have
Not-
the Oscar cam, I would do it.
Ugh. Just sitting there, barking, not doing anything, not like no toy, no.
Yeah.
I express my sincerest apologies. At the very least,
He's just sitting
for this
there.
one, points at Arl.
He's just sitting there.
A
with his
point
head
at
in his
Arl.
hands.
For
It's
I deeply
fine.
apologize
It's
for my
fine.
creation for
took-
robbing
He took
you.
5. He took 5 gold. That's what I was gonna pay each of you anyway for getting me out of that situation. But that one gestures to Zephyr. You got way more than 5 gold. I saw it. I'm watching.
I mean, you're not wrong.
And
Yes, you were watching me.
Nima just goes. So,
And-
I will leave him in your.
And Zephyr will hand a bag of gold
Uh,
to the prince.
he takes it. He counts it. He's just sitting there counting it as Nima begins. I will leave him in your care. I am going to deal with the Empress in my own way.
Good luck.
Oh, don't worry, I don't need luck. I don't need luck. Trust me. And you can just see as she's talking,
Yeah.
her fangs are getting longer, and like the vampire form is slowly starting to creep in.
Wood.
So hot.
She just takes a deep breath
High five, Zephyr.
and just
High five.
take care of him, because if he is not in ship shape when I get back, I'm killing each and every one of you. And she.
What if we're
I'll
already
do my
dead?
best.
Oh,
Just
trust
the
me.
intrusive thought.
Trust me. If you're already dead, I will bring you back as vampire spawn, and then kill you again.
Mm.
Actually, I'm already booked. If I die, I get to be a mummy.
You'd be a mummy?
Yeah.
I have a really stupid question.
Yes. I may have a stupid answer.
Are we in the air?
Currently, yes. You are in the air.
Is she standing on the edge?
So, you're at the docks. The docks are very high up. Nima can fly.
Yes, but I don't know that. I'm asking this for a very specific reason.
Are you going to try and kick her off the edge of your ship?
No. Hold on.
Okay.
It's just very quietly. How do you make text slanted on Roll20?
Slash me.
Like
Also, you can
Yeah.
you can bracket it. You can bracket it with asterisk as well.
oh yeah.
Wait, huh?
If you do asterisk, what do you want to type? Asterisk.
Yeah.
Two
She has to
asterisks
test it.
for both.
She has to test it at least once.
I see.
Nothing happens. She looks you dead in
The
the face. and
frown
you go-
underneath her helmet.
She leans in and very quietly says, "The Greybeards cannot help you here."
Thankfully, I'm wearing a visor so she can't see my face.
Uh-huh. What is the expression on your face?
Mild disappointment.
Ah, okay. But yeah, you somehow this woman, this vampire woman, knows way more than she should about your homeland. But she does step off the dock of your ship, or the bow of your ship, and then disappear into the crowd.
Bye, vampire lady.
Bye. She already called dibs though on the prince, so it's like I think there's something there.
She called dibs.
We're like reverse dibs
On what?
on the prince.
Ah,
I think Prince has dibs on her.
I see.
I've never met that woman in my life.
Sensational that she's available.
I'm gonna turn to the prince. How old do they look?
He's like 23, 24 years old.
Okay.
He's
Why
an
would I
adult.
keep saying I look down at him?
I mean, you're probably taller
He's
than
probably
him.
my size.
Nah, he's like 6'1".
Yeah, they're the same height.
Yeah,
Right.
so you're not looking down, you're looking across at him.
Imperials are, I think, one of the second
tall- yeah.
shortest.
Yeah, and then you have the fucking Nords, who are goddamn giants.
Yeah.
The shortest are the
Look at him, he goes,
Bretons,
So
actually.
yeah. It was either tied between Breton or Redguard. Then I remembered. Oh yeah, no, Bretons are like little half elves,
Yep.
which is weird that makes you shorter, not taller, but still. I'll look at him and just go. So, pledge fealty or
You mean you pledging fealty to me?
do I cut out from my mic?
Yeah, it did. But, yeah, he just kind of goes, I mean, yeah, you can, if you wish.
Ditto. So she's gonna get on her knees and do that. Employer acquired.
Yeah, exactly. You've just gotten you've become an Imperial Knight. Congratulations.
You fucker.
I've gone from Imperial to Imperial. Da 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 da. Sideways promotions.
Exactly.
Reminds me of the lieutenant who got promoted to lieutenant.
Exactly. But yeah, you all can it takes about a day worth of flight to get out of the Forge-Held Empire over the sea, and the sea is gorgeous. It's called the Shimmering Sea for a reason. Flying over it kind of resembles like an opalescent dragon scale as you kind of pass over the water. And you arrive in oh my god. Is someone drawing Godzilla? Is that what's happening right now?
Gojira?
Oh god.
No. If you look, it has two spinal crests, so it's
Yeah.
legally distinct.
Legally
Yeah.
distinct Godzilla, yeah.
I was
Yes.
trying to do the Space Godzilla shoulder pad things.
No. This is a super Tarrasque. It has
Phenomenal.
breath attacks.
Phenomenal. But yeah, you guys arrive.
Space Jurassic.
You guys arrive at
Space Tarrasque.
at the village of Sorrowmorn in the middle of the night. You land just outside of town, and you can visibly see, kind of the town is not fortified. It's very small. There's there are some visibility. There's some visibility of like, what, who like owns this like territory wise, where this place lies, but it does not seem to lie in the Forge-Hold Empire. From what you could see, the knights here are all kind of wearing very like. If you've ever seen the like plate the heavy chainmail from Dragon Age, it's very similar to that. Here, I'll get an image for you. So the knights are all wearing this style armor. They're all green, and the majority of them are elves, because you are in elven territory.
Yay.
Now that's armor I would steal.
Yeah. But yeah, you guys are able to kind of find your way to into the town to a little inn. Let me grab what the name of this inn is. This is the Leather Tankard. Leather Tankard Inn in the village of Sorrowmorn. And then I will add...
I'm kind of concerned about the idea of a tankard being made out of leather. I feel like that would have a lot of issues.
No, actually,
Not really. That's
leather
just a
tankards are...
skin.
Yeah, leather tankards were like a thing that were used.
I would assume the inside's like not leather parts though.
No, it is.
No, it is, yeah.
It's really
Yeah.
That's just
Liquid on
how
leather
water
sounds like
skins work.
oh okay, like a water skin. I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, it's similar to
Yeah.
a water skin.
And you can,
It's just got an
I immediately
open
thought
top.
of like bag leather.
yeah,
A
and you
water
can
skin on a handle.
super hardened leather, so it basically acts like a wooden cup.
You can buy one at the Renfest.
So you guys should be
I
able
like
to
to
see
think of them
the...
as
You should be able to see the menu of the Leather Tankard Inn. It's just called the Leather Tankard. It's all the way at the top. And as you enter, you see a elven woman kind of standing behind the bar. She waves to each of you and goes, "Welcome in. You can just come up to the bar to order. But rooms right now are currently being renovated. The only ones we have available are the luxury suites, but we have knocked the price down to a single copper piece because everybody has to kind of live there. We're having our peasant and the rest of them kind of renovated right now, so they're a little nicer. So you guys can only so the only one available right now is the luxury suite. I assume because you guys got here in the middle of bumfuck nowhere at the ass end of the night, you're probably tired.
a little bit, yeah.
That's a safe assumption. Thank you kindly.
Well, we got
I
some.
also see that you have
Mhm.
I see that you have milk tea available on your beverages list.
Yes, we do. That's 2 copper pieces.
And I see Dr. Shelley fish through his pockets and pull out 2 copper pieces. That sounds divine right now.
Do you ask about the pubs, Zephyr? About the pub selection?
Is there more than one pub in this town?
Well, yeah, you've got the Crow's Perch, and then you've got the Otter and the Eel. But this is the best one, in my opinion. Not just because I built the damn thing.
I don't doubt.
But no, we are a town that
So
pride
if you're,
ourselves on our pub crawls.
Okay.
If you're going for a pub crawl, would you mind waiting until after I finish my milk tea? I was gonna say I'd like to play chaperone, but truth be told, I'm actually just gonna try and tag along with you and enjoy some nice drink with you.
I will say the other 2 are kind of closed for the evening because they're just pubs and not inns like mine is. That's why I want mine's the best. So in the morning, you could probably go day drinking.
Works for me.
It's what all the farmers do, since most of them out here
But
just kind of get their shit from the Sunwell.
but tonight I will have a
I've been
wine,
muted.
I'm sorry.
rabbit stew, and a bread bowl,
Mhm.
and rooms for everybody. He's gonna put out a gold for each room.
She just goes, well, like
Oh,
I
hell.
said, it's a copper piece per room right now, but I will take your gold.
But I would have got the luxury room regardless.
Fantastic. And she takes it. She does not let you pick it back up. She takes it and shoves it in her cash till. And she goes, any food for anybody else, since your friend's a big spender?
I'll take a coffee
Cream and sugar?
before I go up to my room.
Ah,
Yes, please.
She'll grab the thing. She points at Cassandra. You wanted something?
I will take a stew and ask if there is a forge in town for tomorrow morning.
You want the venison or the rabbit?
Venison.
Fantastic. And yeah, old Remy over at the Part and Parcel has a forge out back of his house. Nobody really uses it anymore.
Did you mention a sunwell?
Yeah, the Sunwell. It's so. Do you know where you are? You guys all kind of stumbled in the middle of the night, so I assume y'all probably been drinking or traveling on the sea, or both.
We just got the
I got no.
we got the traveling. We don't know where the fuck I am.
I know. I mean, I know the
Aside from
name
this.
of where we are, but
So
I'm new to the area.
you're by the kingdom of Solaria, which is we here in Saramorn are dead in the center at the border of the Silverwood Empire Enclave and the Empire of Solaria. The Empire of Solaria encompasses us, Seaguard, and the Bridge of Saint Marnock, and then you have the Altar of Dawn, which is the kingdom over one kingdom over. You're in Saramorn, in the kingdom of Solaria. The Sunwell is our pride and joy. It helps our crops grow all year long. It's why I can put these out. She puts down a thing of strawberries for free.
Is it water or
It's so
sunlight?
both.
Shiny water?
I'd have to show you. I can't really. It's less of a tale
How
and
far
more
is
of a
it?
show.
I don't know. It's
About
I would
about
hope
a.
that it's a bit of a time.
It's about 3 days west of here.
Jeez, it's a long walk for an explanation. You don't have a more concise way of describing it by
It's
now?
a well of sunlight that enchants water. It's literally all I can describe it as.
That's all I needed. You don't have to show me that for. You don't have to show me that for that. If that makes sense.
It makes sense, yeah.
Also, in terms of food, since we're on Zephyr's ticket at the moment because he's a big spender, could I also get a meat and cheese board as well as rabbits, as well as a venison stew in a bread bowl, please?
Yes, I can. Anything besides your tea to drink, or you just want that to keep coming?
Oh, just more tea, please.
Yes, sir. Anybody else?
Arl kind of looks at Darcy with a very pointed look. Now listen,
I got my
I'm
my
ordering
coffee.
that
I'm
venison
fine.
so you have something to eat. If you don't eat this, I'm going to call your wife and tell her you're not taking care of yourself.
I'm fine.
You
I
will
am fine.
eat a proper dinner, or I am going to have to force feed it to you, or worse, call your wife and have her force feed it to you.
Well, you keep mentioning her. She's gonna God bless, show up her goddamn self.
Now, did I hear someone talking about me? You guys see a a really tall woman who looks like a moth. She's got 4 arms, very large, like feeler-looking things on top of her head. Huge, fucking beautiful emperor moth wings, and she just goes, "Dr. Shelley, you called."
It
gotta do
appears that
No, gotta do.
our dearest Darcy is refusing to eat any dinner.
I'm fine. I got cough. I'm just gonna go upstairs. I'm gonna look at spell shit. I'm gonna get food over if I eat.
No. No. You just put your books on a separate tray than your food. You need to eat, dear.
Alright. You don't got strong arm me.
Good.
I'm going.
She puts down an emerald coin and slides it to the barkeep and goes, "Make sure that one eats." She goes, "Yes, ma'am." Huh.
Darcy's just got her head in her hand at
She
this
just
point.
she puts it in the in her pocket and goes, "Will do, ma'am. You have a wonderful evening. I wouldn't wish to provide insult to one of the fair folk." She just pats the lady on the head, because this lady, the moth woman, is 9.5 feet tall. Just for everybody else, she is 9.5 feet tall. She's huge. She looks at Darcy and she goes, "Now don't make me have to rip a hole in reality again. Thank you." She opens and then she plane shifts back to the Feywild.
God. You didn't have to go in.
Has a big shit-eating grin on his face.
You didn't have to do that.
Yes, I did. You are gonna have another coffee dinner again, and if you have too many of that, you're gonna end up passing out. And I don't happen to know much necromancy, so I can't bring you back if you end up dying from it.
The lady at the front goes, "I can just slip you some bread, some of the free bread, and then it won't stain your work. Give you some free bread and some butter.
That's all right.
It'll be great." We also have donuts.
Oh.
They're not on the menu. I make them myself. They're really good with coffee.
I mean, I will take this, but I will eat actual dinner since I do not want to make my wife break a hole in reality again.
Yeah, I definitely would not want that either, because the fair folk scare me. Anyway, here's your food. And she'll
I wouldn't mind seeing the big lady again.
Say what?
What?
I wouldn't mind seeing the big lady again.
That's my wife, sir.
You've got excellent taste.
And you have a beautiful wife.
Thank you. I love my big, beautiful wife. Now, I'm gonna go eat and look at my shit that I can't scrap because I'm broke. And she's gonna take her food and walk off
Darcy,
to her room.
Darcy, you say this, and you are still in earshot of your wife. She goes, you hear in your ear, "I'm sorry, you're broke?"
It's 50 gold to fucking scrap a goddamn bell.
Go
I
get
don't got
change.
50 gold.
Go get change from the nice lady at the counter. Tell her I told you to give you change for the coin I gave you. I gave her.
Alright, I'm going. Darcy walks back into the room not like a minute after leaving.
Welcome back.
I walked up to the counter. My wife told me to tell you that I need the change for that coin she gave you.
She just sighs real heavy, starts counting out platinum pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, there's 290 gold.
Alright. Darcy will take it. And we'll walk back up to her room to presumably what will become a shared room.
Yes.
What,
Dr.
200?
Shelley
You said 290?
refuses.
Yeah, 290. Because that emerald coin is a 300 gold piece coin.
Alternatively, it's 29 platinum.
Yeah.
Alright, sick. This means Darcy can, in fact, go on a fucking...
Scribing
bender.
Scribing bender, yeah. You have the money to scribe.
Now I can use those fucking spells I got in my goddamn bag. That... sorry, other people can talk. That's what... Now I have to look at wizard shit.
Yep. But yeah, so, does anybody else have anything they want to do before we end session?
No, really.
No.
I mean, all I wanted to do was make sure Darcy ate. So, mission accomplished on my end.
Cassandra?
I have one curiosity, but Cassandra would never ask it outright.
What's up?
I want to know what Halbrand looks like under his fucking helmet.
Oh, he's already taken it off. He's a very pretty boy. He is very pretty. Long, like, white hair. Beautiful features. He doesn't have a beard. He's very, femme presenting, but, obviously male.
Let's
High fives, Zephyr, also femme presenting male. Androgyny is the name of the game, when it comes to Halbrand. He's very, very pretty. But yeah.
Got it.
Thank you guys for being here. Thank you everybody for playing. We're going to go ahead and end session here. Remember to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you're watching on YouTube. And fuck you, Dave.
Fuck you, Dave.
fuck you, Dave.